Hello. Morning, Dan. How are you? That was a little better. Triplets of myself. Really?
That's good.
Yes. No, he just got me building more bags. He's busy trying to catch up. So that, to answer your question, correct. No interior president.
I'll just do water with lemon, please.
Yes. Sure will. What price range are we in? Question mark?
All right.
Seven. Yes. Yes. For sure. Text you later on the meeting right now regarding what we talked about. Thanks. So what are our specialties?
Yeah. Tomahawk. Now you want that.
99.
French dip sandwich, turkey and Greek salad, and a peach salad.
Peach salad is that one by itself.
Peach salad, spinach, radicchio, or arugula, roasted almonds, goat cheese, honey, poppy seed dressing. Yeah, you can have chicken or salmon. Are we videoing today? Huh?
Quite sure.
I am. Oh. Hello. Hey. Support? Oh. Nice. Look, everybody's here. Oh my goodness.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey guys.
How's it going? Oh, hi,
Which
how
has
are you?
spit on
Good.
stairs.
Huh?
Seen you around town, but maybe I
July, when I was pretty out of the
Upstairs?
picture.
you were.
Yeah, I was in Ann Arbor. My mom had heart
I didn't know if you guys are having a
surgery.
race.
Who, me and Pa?
Yeah.
I won.
Okay.
Race.
Well, you were being a gentleman. Ladies first, right?
Right, he opened the door for me. I was stuck in.
What a gentleman.
Good, how are you?
Got 5 people.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't count.
Nick's not gonna be here.
No Sunny Boy? No? No Nick?
Honeymoon?
No.
Honeymoon.
Yeah, he got
Did you get married yet?
Yeah.
Right? I thought you probably did. Congratulations, you got another daughter. That's awesome.
Well, I have one daughter, one daughter. So I have one son.
Yeah, in a few years you'll be like, yeah, you're my daughter. Yeah.
Hope we have more.
Well, I haven't heard
Got
of
that one more person.
it.
Huh?
John's not going to be John,
Dick.
Dave.
Seriously? Huh.
What's going on? I'll figure
Dave,
out.
John, Nick, Dick.
No Victor, no Victor, so no Victor, no
We're Victor.
May not.
John. Where's Dave?
Oh, Dan's
Oh,
right here.
that's horrible.
That's right.
Did you have Bill Spade? You have Bill Spade, right?
We gotta have it wrong. We have to have
She can't.
Did you have stuff holding that you need to more?
just down the fire with that.
She did, sorry. is.
There he is.
I think you're not myself,
Got warm.
too.
How are you doing?
Tried to bargain, negotiate divorce,
Hi.
and they extended it from.
Have a seat.
Morning, Dave.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Is it Dave?
How you doing, Dave?
Good.
They used to have that Wilson House.
You know who gave this to me? Dolores gave this to me. She said, here,
Pencil
put
holder.
your pencils in this. And I'm like, good idea.
They still do that?
You need some.
No, I want to see what you're talking
This is gonna give you some flashbacks.
How you doing? How are you?
What are you
It's from
drinking?
grade school, you know?
What am I drinking?
Yeah.
Soda.
I need a pencil box. I think.
Coke.
Really?
Coke. I got a bag.
Girl not around her.
Krista, what are you drinking?
What?
What are you drinking?
Oh, lemonade's good with toothpaste.
about. She just brushed her teeth for the first time this week. So. She knew she was gonna see the general public, so. Yeah, she's a,
Gee.
hey, there's one way to find out, right?
So I just got back in Florida. You know how hot it is there? 105 degrees.
On the ocean?
Oh.
Or inland?
Orlando,
You're in the
105.
middle of the state, you have to get to the water.
That's on the, you know, the little digital thing in the truck. So there's probably not
Well, you know what,
humidity
it was
factor.
105, it was a black truck parked out in the sun all day, they got here.
Oh, no,
Guys,
we
you
were
guys-
going down the freeway, it was 105.
You're on TV,
It's like, oh my god.
Who cares?
It's okay.
Yeah.
I figured I'd let you know, seeing how your hair is 90, 105 there.
You know, I don't pay attention, you know, it's important to me.
We should start the meeting on time, boss.
Yeah.
100 degrees in Disney.
Line, red line. Thank you. Are you the new,
No, they're just a little busy, so I decided to.
Janet,
Oh,
did you-
yeah,
Did you find what you were asking me for?
Oh, shoot. I did, but I made things come up unfortunately.
So you found it?
I believe I did, yes. I started doing some research.
Did you want this?
Yes.
You was? I called her and asked her, maybe she might know what you were talking about. That was in your packet. Yeah, that should work. I'll be in this, so you know.
It should be in my collection then.
Oh, it's in there. At the back.
Cause this comes out to be.
Yeah,
Right?
got it.
Call to order.
Okay.
Alright, call to order, we got roll call, need to add fire,
You have to add the fire department, okay.
need to add fire department to the agenda. Can I get a motion?
I make a motion.
Add fire department to the agenda.
Oh, okay.
Janet, you make that motion?
I did, sir, yes.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
I,
Can I get the approval of the agenda with fire department?
I will make the motion to approve today's agenda for, August 5th, meeting with the addition of the fire department added.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
I,
Minutes for June 3rd and the packet.
I make a motion to approve them.
Second,
I'll second.
all in favor?
I,
Opposed? Treasury report. May and June.
yep, I'm beyond May and June with bank and with her development court. Sorry. Are you guys ready to order? That's fine.
Right, where was ladies first?
Ready, I'll have the Caesar salad, side Caesar salad, with blackened salmon, please. Deal with the Caesar dressing or not? Okay. 2 eggs there.
Take a
Chips?
Yeah.
And for you?
Chips. It's the same.
No kidding, am I up?
Would you like?
Can I get just a ribbon with just the.
Yes.
No dressing, no cheese.
Hey, it's good to see your mom is doing amazing.
I know
Just the-
so well, so
That's
excited.
awesome. He's, we had more problems, so he's way behind it. Sure.
Sounds good.
Oh, no, I was giving it to Christa. He can't read it. Okay.
Yeah. I'll take your word for it.
Oh, you taste the water.
Sure.
Thank you.
Alright, so Christa was balanced with the rate that you're going for?
Yep.
For May and June?
Yes.
Is there a motion to accept the treasury report?
I'll make a motion to accept the treasury report for May and June 2025.
Second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Alright. Bills to be paid.
Okay, I have one extra bill besides the one you do see on here for my printing. There's both my annual receipts, and the total is $18.66 for 2 months. One was $2.
So before we make a motion for that, we went through both at the same time.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
What's the other one?
The other one is for your contract with the Fair Development Corporation.
41.
You have a bill for
For
38.
$4,170.
Okay, so that winds up being, like, okay, see, for instance, this year it winds up being even more. That's like, because normally we do 10 meetings a year. That's $400 a month. And I wanted to actually talk, I can't sit down with her because she's in Florida. She lives there. I wanted to actually contact her and see, because I talked to Tammy, our auditor. I can balance, we can get QuickBooks, and I can actually balance her checkbook for her, and I can actually do, the budget is copy and paste, that's all it is, in an Excel spreadsheet. How much they would charge, because this is double what we were paying, and this is, to me, absolutely ridiculous. She's gonna make this year, she's gonna make about $500 a meeting for balancing the checkbook. And yes, I understand, she does do some of these reports, but these reports are not. I mean, I've seen reports through the state that are quite extensive, and none of them are real extensive.
Who's gonna do it if she doesn't?
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
I-
no.
I'm just looking, I'm not looking at you.
So
I'm not
my.
taking that
Look at Bill.
No.
So I wanted to contact, I wanted to talk to Sam and see, okay, so if we do the QuickBooks, because I can get the download from them for QuickBooks. And which would mean I'm just balancing with Christa. And then if I'm also doing, the monthly financial statement, sorry, I don't need the budget, the bank statements, I mean, basically, they'd be doing a handful of reports, so I wanna see what their cost would be just to do that.
Is the county and everybody okay with them not doing it and someone else?
I'm not okay with them not doing it.
Well,
Period.
here's my only thing, from a liability standpoint, wouldn't it be better for bringing an outside source? That's just my opinion. Not that I'm taking away from what you're saying, Janet, but from a separate entity be involved, especially if it's budgetary things.
Well, that's why I had asked, Tammy, our auditor,
Right.
and she said, because it's a checks and balance.
Sure.
So there's Christa and me,
Right.
and then we're giving you guys the financial every month.
Right.
It's actually something, because that is actually sent through QuickBooks to Tammy as well. So Tammy's looking at
Well,
it
you're
as
saying
well.
they charge way too much, right?
Their price is 4,000 in some now.
Yeah.
It was 2,000. And
That's not
before
a
that,
month though.
that's for a year.
So divided by 12.
Correct. But again,
Divided by, it will,
I like the thought of saving the DDA money, but I'm just looking at it from a more of a business liability decision. That's just my own personal
About
opinion.
the village attorney to ask him.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna advise you not to continue to wait and make your decision today on whether or not you're gonna accept that.
He said,
Why?
How far is she
he
behind?
said that
Is she behind?
we need to do it today. That's what they told me.
Yeah, I called to try to negotiate the price, I tried to call and they let me negotiate the additional month. Because
Yeah, 'cause this wasn't
they
just like
have to-
March. When we were first talking
they
about
have to go, you know, they have to do it one way or another, with contract or without, totally. And
it. So,
I don't intend to give them up, I've been working with them since I have been here, and so that's a long time.
No issues over all these years? No issues with them? Mistakes?
No.
Getting hold of them, service, nothing?
it's not really hard because we write like 2 or 3 checks a month.
Are you getting a paycheck off of this, Janet? How much are you making off all this if you you start doing all that?
well, that was my next question. Who's gonna be in charge and who's gonna write?
We'd have to, if we had QuickBooks, I mean, that's.
You're doing it for free?
Yeah, I mean, it's 2 or 3.
What about all the state stuff? You're doing that for free also?
Okay, throw me $100. That's still.
Well, that's problem solving, ladies. So I'm just looking at, I understand prices going up, we've been to a couple of village meetings, and there's one specific thing between the well house and the water tower. That line alone has gone up literally about 300% the last 2 years. You know, to get that, so, just from, and again, I'm ad-libbing a little bit here, but every cost is going up. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm looking at, in my own personal opinion, our overall budget, the amount of money, I think this is small, in my opinion, for what, if we can put that burden on someone else. That's just my opinion.
They're nonprofit, they're not making money out of this, doing this for us. And they've only charged $2,000 for the first 20 years I've been doing this
They were
job.
under
They
charged.
never increased it, ever.
Somebody missed it or what?
Well, it's
No,
just part
they
of,
just
because they're
did it.
nonprofit.
It's just,
They've had villages dropping them.
they have one Clifford left. For
Elmer,
whatever reason, Elmont left halfway, not the whole way.
So again,
They left halfway. They dropped some of the things that they were doing.
Of the
That's it.
services.
Yeah, and,
so it's a fee for service, basically.
yeah, I mean, so this is like, what, the second raise we've had in 25 years? That's not too shabby.
Well,
That's a long time.
yeah.
well, let's go back to the reference that Bill made, like the phone, say for instance, for the well house. They started at the first of the year, you know, and they took it from $100 and raised it to $300. And then, you know, it went up to $500 and then it was $8. And it was like, and I feel like they're chugging really quick. That's my personal opinion. I just feel
They
like
all get done,
What are we locked in for on
whatever.
this? Do we know? Is it year?
it would be
Today,
today.
today we're not locked in at all.
Correct.
Today's just your, yes, you're gonna keep them, or no, you're
Didn't
not.
our contract end yet, or are we still?
It's already ended, but I got
We're
them
over.
from
She's
August.
still
Yes,
doing work.
she's,
So
yes.
we can extend for
No,
year
we're
to
not.
year. Not extend,
Oh.
excuse me, it's year to year, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, they send us a bill once a year.
Oh,
That's-
yeah, so there wouldn't be an increase per se.
No, no, no.
So they were
She's talking
paying
about this one.
24, not 25 for working as a camel or annual?
It's yearly. It's one yearly
So
cost.
they've been working for 8 months, 7, 8 months without a contract?
No,
No.
no, the bill just came.
Okay.
So then we didn't have a quorum. And it was pretty much, we should have done something, but we didn't have a quorum. So they went ahead and extended it, and like they should have.
Their contract
No
is
late
up
fees,
in
no
May.
late fees or anything like that? No late fees?
No additional. So, my personal opinion, I applaud what you're trying to do, Janet, I think sometimes we don't wanna open up a can of worms and take on too much of it, that's just my own personal opinion, I look at the budget, overall budget, the dollars versus this, so that's just,
Penny wise, pound foolish maybe?
what's that?
Penny wise, pound foolish?
Yeah, sure. So, but again, without having the village attorney, but I have a feeling, you know, it's not my decision, it's not his, I'm just telling you guys my personal opinion. So, I just think if we start wearing ourselves too thin by trying to save a penny here and a penny there, it may, in the long run, open up too many things. That's just my own personal opinion. Not that $4,000 is cheap, but that's just my own personal opinion. Somebody else is handling it. So
Take a vote, take a vote.
it's my,
Sorry, got a vote? All right.
Wisely.
Alright, so,
I'll make a motion, August 5th, 2025, that we renew the LDC contract for budgetary and other.
For this year, for 2025.
For 2025, yeah.
That's your raise.
So, that's my motion.
okay, got a motion, you want a second?
I'll second. Makes sense to me.
Approve, or, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
Alright, so,
Yeah.
I didn't want to go on.
Yeah,
You're still ready.
Yeah, you guys have another whole year now to try to hash it out if you need to, and call and do your own research and do whatever it is that you may want to do. Let me remind you, in a couple
By
years.
January, because it's through the end of December, so we should make a decision before January 1st.
No, it's actually, the fiscal year isn't January 1st.
Okay.
So it's actually March.
So their contract, you have to tell them.
It's, yes.
If in the event you guys should renew this board for many years, however, we will need them to help do some of the research and correspond with the attorney as to get the lists of projects and whatnot that you need to verify and justify why you want to extend this board. So that's gonna happen. We're done in 2028.
The contract, we have, the contract is up in 2028, is what you're
With the
saying.
county, or with the LDC?
With
or
everything,
with
the
state?
CDA is over. 2028, we only extended for so many years.
Us, Metamora, or statewide?
In 2028, whatever that month is.
So like
We're done.
this DDA is 2028.
Correct.
And then it has to be extended through, you have to go out and put extension out, and you have to do it through the township, the
Okay.
county.
The municipality, then it goes locally, then.
That way,
There's
yes.
some type of state involvement, is there not?
There's all kinds of involvements, and I
So
don't,
let's not borrow.
I would have to hike up the
Yeah.
agenda.
Let's
One
not-
day at a time.
Yeah, let's not borrow, we're 2.5 years away.
Yeah.
If they extended 15-year increments, 30, just, you gotta have projects backing it up,
Sure.
so.
Well, I can come up with all kinds of
So
projects.
it should be
Yeah, me too.
work on the list, right? Is the goal to extend it?
I would,
You should start thinking about what you might wanna do. I mean, we've done lots and lots of projects in town.
well, I think through the
Yeah,
years.
the biggest one started with probably streetscaping, the lagoons, the water tower, the well, it just,
All that
they're
stuff.
major,
Sidewalks.
yes, everything. And everything you've been paying. Which a lot of that maintenance stuff, I'm not so sure you should be paying, but we are paying it, that's that, so.
Maintenance and what?
Just like on the solar bees for the lagoon, just, you know what, if you think about it, don't give the village too many projects that they can't pay for, we're not gonna be a board anymore, collecting money.
Well, yeah, that's what I
It's
think.
Howard, I live here, my
Well,
tax dollars are not gonna pay for everything.
and I think, again, just
Follow that right.
my opinion, I think the DDA and the village need to work collaboratively for the citizens and the businesses.
For sure, isn't that the whole point?
That's my belief.
Improve the
My-
community and
not-
keep the village
And
residents,
the businesses?
the
that's what-
businesses, yeah.
Business owners and residents.
If we paid for that well, again, we've already done one, we'd do another one. If we didn't have this DDA, you think my electric bill's gonna pay for that?
No, that's what I'm
Not,
saying.
I, we're going up the
DDA
builder,
I
everything's
think collaboratively,
going
right?
up, so this board is a good thing.
You said 2028,
Yes.
so 3 years from now, so at some point when you start the renewal process, that's the goal, is to renew it, right?
You usually start it, in the fall before,
The year before.
yes.
Yes.
It's gotta go through newspapers
26.
and public, but you know, you have to get with your attorney to make sure your projects are good. Well, peer development court, they'll help you with ideas for
Probably some
projects.
point
and-
person or a committee to do that, or is that way too early now?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm like, it's whatever.
It's good to know.
Yep.
Put the minutes, you know,
Now
it's
It is
a
good to
reality.
know.
Knowledge is
It's there,
power.
right?
Just, you're a newcomer on this board,
Yeah.
so
I
just
didn't
so you
that.
know,
It's
right?
good. No,
No, well, and like I say, projects are a good thing.
They are. They're a lot. Okay.
Village minutes. Everyone look at them? Village projects, you know.
Well, the well, actually, we're waiting for, yes, we have a company that's doing it. We're waiting on testing.
Well, there's another company that was more inexpensive from what I remember.
Yes, and we're doing that, we're using that company, but they applied for the engineer in that company. There's 3 different stages, so we're in the first stage right now where the engineer is talking with the well company, figuring out what we can do. And then there's a lot of red tape that you have to go through with the state as far as your applications and the state coming out and approving everything.
They
So
have,
that's
but
where
they
we're
have
at.
multiple bids, I assume, right?
Yes.
It's really, it's
So
really
they
hard to
selected
get
one yet,
it.
or no?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
picked one vendor.
So,
That's good.
So, yeah, things are at least are moving.
yes,
forward.
yes.
We're
Yep.
not-
John today.
He's-
John Carpenter.
yeah. The air with the air.
Yeah.
It's
I
bad.
just,
Did you do that sleep study last night?
no, it's, yeah, bronchial infection, so.
You don't want to be coughing and have everybody.
What other, village, I think, who else could, then I'm not trying to speak on your behalf because you're a village member, so go ahead and speak and I'll try to remember.
Oh, that was pretty much projects.
The lagoons are still in process.
You got the data back on that yet?
Oh, yes, we got the data. Are you talking about the dredging?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the data back on that, but now it's paperwork that has to be.
When they can be discharged.
Do we qualify or not?
Yeah, but now you gotta go play the paper game with the state.
Is there something going on with the ditch and the running down the railroad track that is flooding some backyards or something? You know about that?
I do. That was actually Amber's yard.
Been that way for years.
Oh, it has?
Yes.
I don't know if that's a DDA.
Oh, I just didn't know. if
No,
it was a
she's just-
village
I think she's
project.
asking.
It's just, yeah, I was just asking about it.
Yeah, well, from what
Yeah,
I,
he's working with Mark and
Probably clear
yes, but it's not gonna, when you have a low spot in your house like that.
I think it could help alleviate some of the issues, but unfortunately, we had a torrential rain.
Yes,
It affected a lot of people.
even I got water in my basement.
But
it. Oh, gotcha, okay.
I think it's being addressed again. Me personally, I'm glad things are at least being addressed.
Yeah.
So, from what I understand, someone did meet with the tree engineers we're calling
Mhm.
within the last day or two. So that's what I. That's your plan.
Anything else for those projects?
No, that was.
Next thing is fire department. So basically, we're just asking for the $1,000 that we have budgeted for Metamora Days.
For the truck and all that stuff.
The handouts that we give out and whatnot for the kids.
The informational data
Thank you.
that is very important for citizens.
I make a
Children.
motion that we approve the $1,000 for the fire department.
I'll second it.
All fair?
Aye.
Now, real quick, where is that gonna be parked this year, Dan?
Well, we're not gonna be here, so
Okay.
I'm real concerned about it.
Okay.
Usually it's right behind us at.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think we're
yeah, yeah.
parking it down, yeah, I think it's gonna be parked
Now, I
down.
think that, yeah.
I'll have to get with Chief Davis
Yeah, yeah.
and the police.
Mhm.
Where are you guys parking at the truck?
I think it's just north of the White.
Where are you gonna be?
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna ask, but I didn't wanna do it too
Second
loud.
guess.
I think just right north of the
Yeah,
whiteboard.
if I remember.
Second guess.
Along north of
What's
the
the bridge there?
Okay.
North, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, they're not gonna parking lot here?
I think it's just
We
north,
just,
right?
we're having the meeting tonight actually for Metamora Days, but yeah, it was down here between the Lions and the White Horses. I feel like it was a new location though. Did you, Bill, remember
I
that from
don't,
the meeting?
I don't remember,
Yeah,
but I know. So, okay.
yeah.
You said you have your Metamora Days meeting today.
Mhm.
Can you find out how much they want to budget for the team job? They've been asking me.
How much they want budgeted?
Yeah,
That's Halloween.
No, there's a candy drop at the parade. Or-
down the Lions Hall. Usually
Oh,
about
at the
5 o'clock.
Lion. Okay.
You can't book vacation for that weekend, what the world?
I didn't pick the dates.
How much they need budgeted for candy drop?
Yeah.
Is that a cheaper?
Metamora Days?
Well, I mean, for the candy drops. Okay, yeah.
I don't know. I'll double check on that tonight.
$50 right now, I'll call you.
Yeah, there's a public time.
I got that.
Okay.
Because I couldn't afford it.
Oh, I did.
That's why I asked. Figure you're rushing us along.
Yeah, is that a Lions event or?
No, it's a chamber based.
Okay, alright.
And
Find out.
and getting back to that real quick, I don't think the fire department has asked more than that for quite a few years.
We're gonna be due for a raise.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
That's what we've asked for since we started.
Yeah, that's right. So,
10 years.
so I think.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think it's more than.
Probably
Yeah.
not more.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Both time.
You know what? Let me back this up 1 second. We need to pay the fireworks,
Oh.
38.
Sorry.
3,800.
Yeah, $3,800.
Yeah.
It's gonna go to the village of Metamora. Because I called Tina and asked Tina if she could have the council over there pay that, and then we reimbursed. You know, we didn't have to come, we just had to, we're done. So, she took care of that.
Do we need to make a motion?
Well, we probably should, underneath
Yeah.
bills.
Budget.
It is, but most things that we make motions on.
That's,
I'll
Bill,
motion it.
Karen gave you paperwork.
I didn't know. if it was
Yeah,
for a
that's, I
place
know,
spot.
I seen you looking around
For a
for.
fan, are you hot?
I don't know if there's a place. Thank you. Okay, so real quick, so we need to.
Let's make a motion
I'll make a-
underneath the bills.
I make a motion that we pay that for the fireworks.
I'll second.
Thank you.
It's been paid already, right? It's already a done deal.
Yes.
It's a process.
It's a reimbursement.
It's reimbursement.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Alright, okay, sorry,
Thank you for bringing that up.
Oh, no problem. So, Dave and Janet already have this information. I've been giving it to them in the past. So what I gave you are complaints that I have filed with the village about Metamora Country Days and Hot Air Balloon Festival. By the way, I did not receive an agenda here unless it went to my junk mail, and that is a violation of the Freedom of Information Act because I
Did you send me
subscribed.
something? 'Cause
I did. I
not
emailed
receive
it to you,
anything
and
from
also,
you.
okay, well, I emailed you, so perhaps look for that email.
I'll
And then
look at it
also-
again in the end.
Okay. Well, so I subscribe to all agendas and cancellations, and so that I should receive those. Tina said she doesn't send it, you send it, so you're gonna have to work it out with her. Anyway, so Country Days, I've actually always loved it. I used to love it until I started spotting major safety issues. And you all are contributing our tax dollars and putting your name on this event that does not even basically reach the lowest par of any event I've ever been to, and I did events professionally for 10 years. So I know the process of applying, getting permits, working with the fire marshal, working with the police chief in the area to get events going. Again, 10 years of professional experience with this. And so when I say this event is very much putting the residents here at risk and everyone who comes at risk for some things that are easily fixable, I mean it. So if you have not seen the application this year, I can provide that to you. I'll pass it around. By the way, this is what if you were applying for something in Lapeer, this is what would have to be filled out. But I will pass this around. This is what they gave us this year, the chamber. Almost nothing is on paper. Everything should be on paper. Almost nothing is here. I don't know what time the roads are going to be closed here. To avoid it.
That's hers, the one she's been asking for.
I'm sorry, I feel like, can you just let me speak? I feel like that's kind of rude what you just did, and a pointed comment. So there's almost nothing here, almost no information. They only have $1 million in insurance. An event like that, I would think, needs a whole lot more than that. You want to have a bounce house in Northville or Novi, you need $5 million in insurance.
How do you know their insurance amount?
How do I
How
know?
do you know their insurance amount? It's on that.
It's in there, it's right there.
On where?
It's on the,
Oh, on the application?
Application.
Oh, okay, I'm just curious.
Please just assume that I know what I'm talking about. I would
I'm just
appreciate
asking,
it.
we ask a lot of questions.
Yeah, I'll actually give you your own copy. There you go. Public information obtained by FOIA. So, and there was one year, just note, there have been years that this application didn't even go to the council. This event just happened without any review. So if you have not looked at it, not seen even in Lapeer, how it goes in Little Lapeer for a review, you can watch their meetings, the council or the commission meetings, the city commission are online. You can also find all the packets right online. You don't even have to ask for it. But this is Back to the Bricks is happening tomorrow. This is what they provided. It had already been reviewed by the police chief there.
Which, and this thing you said it really fast.
Back to the Bricks.
What's Back to the Bricks?
It's an event in the city of Lapeer tomorrow. It's just parked cars. It's about 1,000 parked cars, which is very different than 10,000 people coming to a balloon launch.
How much is their insurance?
They've got $8 million.
Good for them.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to ask you to review these complaints. Again, they come from someone with 10 years of professional experience. They should not be. Note that I found that multiple fire hydrants were blocked last year, and I have this on dash cam, and you can watch it online. Multiple fire hydrants, including the one right in front of the Lions Hall, was blocked, was very much obstructed, and that is a huge safety issue. Should never have happened. We don't have a fire marshal here in Metamora. No one has those qualifications at our fire department. No, he's not. He has nowhere near those qualifications. Our fire chief has only worked, or our police chief has only worked in 2 townships here, so he doesn't have experience in the wider world with these things. This is very serious, and you're using, again, our tax dollars and putting your name on this event. You should take it seriously, and I know you don't, Dave, so thank you.
Thank you.
Don't forget your agenda.
You know, this is incredibly rude, and I'm live
What
streaming
is
right now.
incredibly rude is you telling me what you did and I need to back it up and check it. You
Thank
said,
you, thank you.
I saw what she said. She said for you to get a hold of me to get that.
What's up? What's up?
And I did. I forwarded you the email.
All right, any other public comment?
Okay.
Unfinished business, the road streetscape. Historical Society, entry signs.
all right. I gave you gues the packets that I got, working with Leah and Nick for the park signs. Your final number is on that packet that I gave you there. We did actually add a second. The village wanted a second sign, so for Harbor Park, one over here, and one on Dryden and one on Oak Street. So there's your final number. I wanted, the first thing I actually wanted them to work on was 24. If we can get that sign done on 24 before Metamora Days, I thought that would be kind of nice. So.
Can I ask some questions?
Sure, go ahead.
You have the graphics, so I know last meeting we didn't have the actual design, so you can look through those. The question is, I don't think you need a permit. The last time we did this, the township was going to charge them a permit. Their signs.
Oh, thanks.
This is for the township, right?
It's which one?
Line 9, permit procurement, $350.
That's research, technical drawings, applications, filing, and review.
I remember talking about, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
Oh.
You're going to charge the village a permit to get signs up?
No, but the problem is these.
What you're paying him for labor and project management, why is he charging another $350?
For these, this is for all the signs.
All the signs are going to be in the township, correct?
Correct, but that's a state road.
Is that correct? correct?
24 is a state road.
If it's on a state road, they gotta do a permit with the state.
They have to, through the, I have it approved through, Seven Ponds to put it on there, but they actually have to get some sort of state approval. They have an application that actually has to be filled out because of the law.
So the village has to fill that out?
No, they're doing
The state, who are they doing it for? Seven Ponds is doing the permit, or who's doing the permit?
Orion Signs, they're doing everything.
Okay, I'm just saying, because I don't think we pay permits on it if it's for stuff in town. That's
You're
massive, like,
You're
It's not out there.
we're not paying the township,
you're paying a guy to research permits that we don't need.
okay? 24
That's all I'm saying.
is gonna need some permits through the state.
Are you sure?
Yes, 24 is a state road. So you have to be, there's very, S8, Dave, am I correct? 24 is,
24 is a state road. I don't know about the permits or if there's an existing sign where.
Updating.
Right, we're just changing the
That's the
sign.
one by the plaza, right?
it's the Seven Pond signs out on 24 that I'm talking about. We're adding to the Seven Pond signs.
Well,
This one,
Well, not the other one.
we're adding on to this sign. The level that we're putting it across there's an application that actually has to be done through the state.
well,
We have approval to do it, so that's all
Are
5.
you doing this other sign too, since you brought that one up, the one just south of there?
We're doing both of them. This is everything.
Okay, where's the other sign?
I don't have a picture of the other side.
The one south of here, is that part of the quote?
Oh, the one on 24?
Yes, just south of this one.
Yes, that's here.
so,
You have to get a hold of that, I'll give you the name.
So-
You want her over there,
for the sake of
just to
argument.
confirm. He's okay with
Okay.
Feel bad energy, good.
Well, are we just talking about the $350?
Yes, so what he's talking about is line 9, it says permit procedures,
that. $350.
acquisition only,
Right.
research, technical drawings, application filing, and reviews.
It has to be done, it has to be done.
Well, no, I appreciate you bringing it up. My only thought is, for the sake of argument, if everybody likes the way the signs look, we could maybe approve them to get them going, minus the $350, and we can deal with that later. I don't know. I'm just trying to. You're talking about get them done. Can we do a push to get them all done? I don't know.
I'm trying to, huh?
Why are they being done in stages if that's the case?
Well, my push is to get the one, because my push is to get the one done on 24 before Metamora Days. We're looking at, it's not even 21 days.
Yeah, I don't know how long it takes.
It's like, yeah, so we're talking like, I believe it was 15 or 18 days to Metamora Days.
Is this the guy from actually perfumery or no?
This is Lake Orion.
Orion Signs, yes.
That you were working with them?
They came in way too high.
Okay, next question is, do we usually pay with a credit card?
No,
They have a $300 convenience fee. On page 2.
With or without credit card?
They're including a credit card fee.
We're all going.
So that, it's just, is that your total amount? I'm just questioning, because the village, I
Yes.
think, mentions using a credit card. Why
no,
would
we
you
pay by
budget?
check.
So you wanna get that taken
Hold on a
off, right?
second, let him listen. Are you good, Dan? Okay.
Did you guys approve this, the other quotes, or we're really just see one quote?
No, we already seen, we've already seen other quotes.
That for the
We
exact same
decided that we
items?
were going, we already, yes.
And then which meeting did you, this last meeting was?
It was like 3 meetings ago, 2 meetings
I know the
ago.
last time we met, correct me if I'm wrong, if you look at the minutes, we were waiting for the drawings. We didn't approve it because we didn't have the drawings. They brought it up.
Didn't we have some of them done in different sizes?
Yeah, I don't think we had decided, finished this out, did we?
No, we wanted, you guys wanted, Nick wanted to see these.
We all want to see that.
Yeah.
Okay, I have them here.
Oh,
So the goal is to try to approve them all, or just a few, then one for Metamora before Metamora, what's the goal?
Wow.
So we're not, okay, so if we do this one by one, the cost is gonna go up. This is for all of the signs. My only thing is the one on 24, I was gonna call him today and let him know, hey, we're gonna go with you, so they can get the process started for the one on 24. Like, he's gonna try and push that out. Just kind of bump it up and make it a priority.
So the goal is what? To try to approve the whole thing so you can get to peace out, the first peace out
Yes,
before Metamora, that's what you're trying to say.
yes.
Yeah, I would think that
I mean, I
makes
could
sense.
just let it sit, he could let it sit on the back burner and they can do them all together, but I figured it'd be nice to, for
Which one
Metamora
I
Days.
said, which one are you talking about, Metamora Days? Because there's so many of them, I'm just confused.
So one on 24, the major sign
The
on
one by the
24.
plaza,
Yes,
that's the one you're focused on.
yes.
Metamora Days.
So these are not the actual bid permits. That's there's gonna be more money to follow.
No, that's if there were more, but like I told him, the reason they had to put that in there,
You should know if they're gonna be or not gonna be.
You should know.
Oh.
It's charging us to tell us yes or no.
okay, so that was actually zeroed out because I told him the township was not gonna cost, the township was not gonna charge us for permits. Because the township was part of the board. So that got zeroed out. If you look at it, it says 0. The one before it, line 9, if you read it, it actually includes more than just applications.
Research, technical drawings, applications, filing, and reviews.
Yes.
But he should very quickly get an answer, yes or no. If it's yes, then he's gonna have to do the work. But we don't have that answer, yes or no.
They haven't approved that, yeah.
Hold on, once the guy goes to work. I would just question it, because he should be able, without charging us.
I did
No,
question it because he put on there,
not.
I did, and actually, that's actually why this is cap letters here. Because I had him take it off. I said, we're not paying for permits. We're not going
If
to
this guy's
pay the
been doing
township.
signs forever or not, he should
They
know.
have that,
They should know if we're gonna need it or not. If
can
it's
I see
for-
the pictures, Janet?
yes.
My only thought with that, Paul, not that I'm disagreeing, but look how much boilerplate stuff is in our business on contracts,
Mhm.
you know? And so I appreciate you finding that out.
Transaction fees,
Wow.
run it all day long.
Mhm. But my point is, it sounds, and maybe I'm wrong, but it sounds like Janet may have addressed that already and zeroed it out.
Yes,
From what I'm understanding.
that is correct. But they covered their butt by saying, please note, actual permits are not included and are to be determined. So that was
We
it.
don't need one, right?
Right.
Where's that
Ain't
at?
that fair?
Right.
Hey, Dan,
Yeah, see,
where's that at?
Dan Sauve is saying that.
Oh,
when I say boilerplate, let's say girls transactions.
But you do agree with that convenience fee, right?
Yeah.
On the credit card,
Dan Sauve said that's,
or not?
that's it, right?
Yeah.
You're right, Dave, he's gotta go.
We'll finish.
Okay.
Did you get a chance to? You're trying.
I'm good. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Have fun.
All right, thanks, guys.
So the last thing was the convenience fee. Is that what you're saying, Bob?
still a form?
Yes, hi.
Yeah. Or it won't stop. Is that the only, I mean,
But it says 2.99 of tax, total tax included. That would be, so any tax would be come off. Because and that's like another thing that gets determined, because when the village pays for it, we don't pay taxes.
Payment convenience fee, I think that's is that a credit card? I don't know what I'm asking.
is there a percentage or is it a dollar?
Of total, including tax, that's separate. Including tax is a separate issue. It sounds like a convenience fee, usually
Sounds
means
like
credit
a
cards.
credit card.
Credit card, Visa, MasterCard.
Yeah, it's 2.99.
I mean,
That's
it's
gotta be the
close.
credit
It's
card.
gotta be the credit card, so why are they charging it? We
They were-
know we don't pay with credit cards.
Well, that's all right, we'll just take it off.
Okay.
It would be taken off. I mean, we're paying with a check and there'd be no taxes on it, so.
So yeah, my guess would be if boilerplate information information.
I mean, the other thing on the bid, usually you have terms on here, payment terms. It's not here, it's a cash COD, net 30, net 10.
So
Yes,
this is
that's how
actually,
much we're paying
okay,
now.
so this is something that is printed offline, okay? So I took this, because actually theirs is all done online. This is actually, I printed it up so I could bring it to the meeting just to show everybody the final numbers after the adjustments that the village had asked me and Lea and Nick had asked me to do.
Well, so, from the sounds of it, even if we push it, it may or may not get done before Metamora. Is that fair to say?
Yes, because but I picked a sign, because he was like, well, what's your main focus then if you're trying to get something, because he was like, well, you know, usually they need 30 days. And he goes, but I'll try and bump something up for you. So
my
to
opinion,
pick a sign, I picked
Why not
big
pick
one
the
on
little ones, the easy ones, the heads coming in?
because that's 4 signs that need to be, that's actually more work.
Is it our work?
so, my point is, if it's gonna be pushed anyhow, it's probably not gonna happen. So, can we go back, I think, in my opinion, everybody brings up valid points. What's our payment? They need half up front, they need half,
No, I do.
huh?
No, it's
credit card.
no, it's actually on
Yours or
the,
mine?
it's 50%, it says right here. A 50% deposit is required to begin work. And the balance is due at delivery.
Okay,
That's pretty normal.
so we got that out,
If you do it with a credit card,
which we're not. going to-
payments and charges of 2.99
Yeah.
feet.
Which we're not gonna do.
Right.
Oh, it's really light color, that's.
Like I
it
said,
looks like
I
a
took
cost
this
number.
off of,
It's hard to read.
I mean, I think we're making more complicated than
Yes, I think-
necessary.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the signs look amazing, first of all. I think I like them. I think,
Two-sided people.
Why didn't you send them out
There's
to
a
everybody
committee.
before?
I think the signs look great, very
Because I've been
representative of the
working with
community.
Can we get the one down by the park?
We have
Yeah,
one
larger.
for coming in on 24. We have one welcome to Metamora the Village.
No,
We have Harmon
The
Park.
one down
We have
by.
Metamora Community Park. We
That's what I'm
have
talking
historic
about.
villages.
The size.
Yeah, yes.
What size is that
Oh,
gonna be?
For the community part, it looks like you have 4x6, because we did think we
That's-
wanted to go larger on that
they
one.
didn't change that. No, it's 4x8.
For the community park sign.
Let me double check here. We changed it.
That's a-
4x6.
Yeah, I think 4x6.
4x6
What do you
for
think?
that.
I think that's pretty reasonable.
That's because you
Just
agreed,
about-
you
You started with what?
wanted.
Yeah, Nick and I wanted a little
Yeah.
larger.
So when you visualize 4x6 should be plenty.
I think 4x6 will be nice there.
What's the other DDA members think? You guys are the ones with the eyesight. I've got vision, but no eyesight.
No, I only have one copy of that. I couldn't get my mouse
Here,
to
you wanna
work
see?
before I left.
It'd be nice.
Before I left the village.
We have edits.
And we're happy. with
So
the
in the
Is
fonts.
this
one-
vinyl letters on top, or what is it? You know which one?
It
Metal
tells
Metal
you right
board,
here.
or what is it? Is
It tells you
screen
right
printing?
here. 6mm aluminum composite material. Tells you everything about it.
Rounded, yeah.
Let's just push it and do
Vinyl
it.
letters.
It's very,
And we've already got it. It's in our budget.
yeah.
You know?
That I don't know.
Yeah, is this just vinyl letters and the sun's gonna dry them out in a few years and crack them, you know? Or is it something else? I mean, they're thousands of dollars, they shouldn't be just vinyl.
I don't believe it's
Well,
because
I'm
it's,
going to,
Digital or direct print on 6mm. Okay, that's what it is. The first one, direct print, that means right there.
yeah.
I don't think it's vinyl letters, just peeled on there.
Just as a reference to, Seven Ponds has been using them for years, and they gave a high recommendation. I've been working on them, speaking about gardens for the park, and she highly recommends them. They do all their signs.
There's a lot of people that,
And have done Seven Ponds for quite a long time.
well, we know the sun is undefeated, so no matter what, over time it's gonna get heat. But
Well, yeah.
we don't, yeah, I would assume it's gotta be some sort of composite, not the vinyl.
No, it's not, it says on here, direct print.
Okay.
It does say, it would say otherwise, cut vinyl.
Okay, so-
And honestly, I feel like these prices are quite fair. I mean,
their prices
signs
came
are
in, they came in
expensive.
way below everybody else.
So, okay.
Are they putting concrete on here, because they mentioned it on something else, or are these just direct? I mean, they're doing the labor, right? The
Yes.
installation.
Yes.
Is there cement or no?
I saw concrete.
You see,
I
if
saw
you,
concrete in case.
some of them have concrete, some of them, like this out here is not getting concrete.
Which one? Number one is direct.
Harmon Park, original sign,
Material
One is
mounted
your-
to existing posts.
yes.
And the
Because
other-
there's,
Number four, Harmon is direct buried into ground. It says,
correct.
next one, direct buried into ground. I don't know, is it necessary to put cement? I don't know, they don't usually use about this stuff.
Well, as
Well,
long
we're
as it's
using
below
composite,
frost.
we're using composite post.
Aluminum composite,
Yes, aluminum composite post.
which is aluminum plastic.
So my only suggestion would be, is as long as they're below the frost line.
36.
Yes, they have,
Would you say, Paul?
36. The frost line 36, I think, is it?
No, 42.
Or 42, because
Yeah.
36 is the foundation.
Yeah, so-
42.
42.
So as long as it's below that, I don't think they need to be cemented in, because once they're in, and the dirt fastens around them, they do get pretty.
See, they don't say the depth of the post, they just, like on number 2 village sign, it's a 3x3 black aluminum post. It doesn't say the depth of the area. So, just the material 30 by
I mean,
36.
I honestly, Paul, I don't think they're gonna sit there and.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just specs, I don't know. They're very detailed up to now, I'm surprised they got details on that.
Well, maybe because they're thinking, what kind of 87s? Could be, I don't know.
When you spend this kind of money, you
Of
gotta be
course,
very,
I-
you have to be very
we
specific.
started out-
Very specific
But
up to
we've been
now.
talking about these signs for.
No, I'm not
2 years.
disagreeing with you, I'm not disagreeing.
I'm not disagreeing with you, I'm just saying we can split hairs and try and reinvent the wheel.
No, just clarify it. That's all clarification.
Yeah, so I was gonna do this, I'm just talking out loud, make a motion that we approve these, with the exception that we have clarification or verification of how deep they're going to be
Depth,
buried.
if it's concrete or not, right?
Does that sound reasonable?
Yes.
Okay. So,
I'll second
then we make that official?
Good one. And you have to add about the convenience fee.
There is, read the little writing, Paul, the small writing.
Payment, number 11.
Credit card payments are charged a 2.99
But we're not
convenience.
using it, so-
So
Not
that'll
using a
change,
credit.
but you're getting an amount
Correct.
approved today? Right,
Which was the 10,000.
366.41, but if you're not using the convenience fee, that should come out. And those are charged tax.
10,066.41 is our total then.
So you already know that.
And sales
Is
tax.
it like take 300 though?
Yeah.
We don't pay sales tax.
It's on here too, 45. So make sure you just enter that, right? Yeah, that's your motion.
So I'll
Okay,
I'll
tell
back
me.
up that.
Alright,
I make a motion that we approve the village and township signage for the amount of 10,000 plus or minus, with the exception that we find out the depth, if the signs are going to be buried, and the tax, we're not being charged tax due to the municipality purchasing.
They won't charge us tax, they
Okay.
can't, they're not gonna charge us tax.
And I think that's it, because the other would be,
And just with the depth, just,
yeah, that's
it's
right.
either 42
Every
inches
single
or concrete.
estimate that we've ever gotten, Paul, comes back with tax. And then we say,
But
the
you're
village
asking
is,
to.
the
approve
village
amount
is
here.
correct,
That's
is it,
all.
am I not correct?
yeah.
And then we go, the village
Yeah, we don't
paid
pay
it,
it,
we have a tax
I know, but
ID
you're just
number,
approving
I won't
the
pay
amount.
it.
but it always
That's
comes
good,
out.
that's good, that's good.
Cool. So
it.
that's,
They put concrete, it's gotta be below 42
yes,
inches.
and,
yeah.
It's
Okay,
just that question.
yep, so we got that with,
alright. So
Otherwise
Bill
it'll
made the
fall over,
motion.
right?
You just want the depth, huh, Bill?
that below 42
Well, they
inches.
put it around the pole and it raises it.
So if it's below.
Right, the frost will be
It's
there.
concrete, doesn't push it.
Yeah.
Frost line pushes it.
With that
With below
clarification.
42, won't.
So,
Right.
I should, so prior to the final order,
Right.
Janet,
Yes,
now, prior to the final order, that would just be
Cement
my
around
motion.
their
Let's
decks.
just get clarification.
okay, who wants the clarification, so I can, cause I
I
literally
would
wanted to phone call him
Right,
today.
I would just get it and then just shoot an email
Okay,
out to the members. That sound fair?
yep,
Okay.
Because we,
So we write these
Accept
stuff to
it,
villages
Nancy?
and we're reimbursing.
I'll have Tina do it, and then
so
we'll,
it'll be reimbursement.
okay.
Oh, awesome.
Just in time.
So again, just to reiterate, we all, visually, we all like how they look. The signs, sighted individuals.
Okay, do you like them?
Yeah.
Did you look at them? Everyone likes them?
As long as we have some type of agreement. Well, put it this way, they gotta look better than what we have.
They do.
Okay. And
It's kind of a low bar.
and we can sit and wait another year. Or we've got the budget and it's gonna be an improvement for all of us.
And they're
So
nice
that's-
looking.
Okay. So there's my motion.
Okay.
So wait, what?
Karen?
Just in a second.
Yes. He moved.
Oh, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, so carried.
Good work, Janet. Good
Thank
work,
you.
Paul, questioning. Good work, everyone. Good.
Park property, we got anything on that?
Yeah, some. I did meet with Seven Ponds. I am gonna ask Nick to partner up with me to figure out a space. But we have kind of discussed starting with one garden, some benches, some signs. Seven Ponds will help do what we discussed at the last meeting, as far as the donation / invoicing, all of that. And they will do designing, layout, park planning, help with all the signage for all the flowers, plants, all of that. Is their part, and then we will need to have a landscaper install the garden.
Where?
Up towards the top, not exactly where the future possible pavilion would be, but not in that bowl by the lions. I nixed that. I just didn't feel like that was a good idea. And so anyways, I'll offset up the pavilions, that if we did decide someday to have a pavilion, it could kind of start working its way next to it and surround it, whatever.
So are you talking like by the trees now?
Well, that's why I wanted to kind of have Nick come up there and help me lay it out, because they need to know like how big we want it to be. And that's what I also wanted to get some feedback on, as far as how large we think a first garden should be. They want to incorporate some activities that children can do. Their parents can take them. Seven Ponds even, offered that they would run some summer programs up there or something. They would take charge of, all the enrollment and all of that. And they would bring the kids there and be able to have activities like gardening, dirt areas to play in. So really trying to make it a cool place for family, very family oriented. So for the community.
I know they kind of liked the bowl. When I talked at the village meeting, I know they like the bowl. Beautified, because a bunch of council members like the idea of how was it put? Beautifying the bowl. Like if we could do some you know what I'm saying? Like
I think the bowl gets a little wet, possibly. I think it might help with water down there, and you're kind of locked into having more of like a rain garden and not as many elements for activities. And it's quite close to the road also.
Well,
It's
I
steep.
think that could potentially be another addition.
Yeah, like a rain garden in
Well,
there,
I think the start, again,
more
we've been talking
central.
about this, in my opinion, kind of like the signs. We can beat a dead horse, no pun intended, for, again, with Seven Ponds, as far as the invoicing, it's not like it's an individual architectural firm that we're paying. It's a good community-based.
Yeah, and this is gonna draw them from where they are into the village as well, I think it's great, and I do think, I think the bowl could be a beautiful area as well, especially like for wedding pictures, for whatever. But I think the first one up more centrally located near the pavilion site would be a good place to start with our phase 1 garden, having the most activity and things that people can do. The thing we need to figure out is how much, because they're all like, how much you got to spend, what's in the budget? So we need to figure out realistically like what we do on a budget for that aspect of it. Because we will need to invoice the Seven Ponds, and we also will need to pay the landscape company that installs it and buy all the plants. I think as far as the fall install, I think we might be a little late. They really wanted to get ordering plants if they were gonna do it for a fall.
If you're gonna do it, a lot of it's gonna get hit with the winter already.
Yeah, so it might be honestly a spring thing, but even if it's gonna be a spring thing, it needs to start now, because otherwise, you know, I think, so, I did have a landscaper I wanted to put out there with scenic views as far as the install. He would like to bid it if, that's an option. He did a great job, I can attest to that. He just did work at our house and.
We can't really get that until we get a plan.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, as far as like, we have 7 ponds lined up, then we get a couple bids from landscapers, but the first priority now is budget. Like, what do we wanna take out of the park budget to put towards that?
And I think we talked about before, if we took 2,500 to have 7 ponds
Yeah.
invoices,
Right.
and that should give, in my opinion, give them plenty of room.
We're good with 7 ponds, yes.
I'm just talking out loud, guys, so I'm not here.
I think we did touch on that already, and everyone was fine with that, I feel like, at the last
Yeah,
meeting.
we actually approved that.
Yeah, that's what I thought, that was approved for 7 ponds. But now we're gonna have to talk about, because 7 ponds is saying, how much do you wanna spend?
Right.
Like
On
for
your garden.
flowers.
Flowers,
and-
benches,
Flowers.
you know, walkway, stones, creating a walking trail. You know, maybe even a little sign in the back that marks the balloon field as the balloon field, you know? So signage, we got signage,
Well-
plants, elements.
I mean, so what is in the budget, so what, 20, 150?
150.
Okay, so we did 25 there, if we did, let's just say for the heck of it, we did 12.5 for a total of 15, that's 10% of that budget. What can we get done for 12.5 as far as purchasing, installation, things like that? I don't know.
I don't know, either landscaping's expensive.
Without a doubt.
So it's just like, how big do we wanna start? Do
But
we just
isn't it
wanna
something
start
we can
small?
always go back to in future meetings of our budget? If we need to?
Well, how does the park budget work? As you use it, it diminishes and then you're done?
No,
No,
so we add to it.
Oh,
gets
so
added
it gets
to it.
replenished?
Yeah.
So we can continue to expand and
So,
build?
yeah, so that's where I'm going with this. You gotta start somewhere,
Right.
and I don't think that's a horrible way to start.
I would say, so, I agree with Bill, but I think like maybe 15.
That's what I'm thinking
If we did
too.
15, and maybe just get something, because I know I talked to Nick about once we get that sign up there, doing like, and I know you said bigger signs, so we can do flowers around it. You know what I mean? Start
7 Ponds said they would design that out as well.
Okay.
They did also, you know, just down the road, well, that's getting offhand, but as far as maintenance, you know, there's master gardeners who like to do that type of work, donated time, you know, that enjoy it, so that's always an option for maintenance down the road, but I feel like 15 might be a good place to start.
Is that your motion?
Yeah, I'm just nervous because I just did landscaping at my house and I know how expensive it is.
Without a doubt, but depending, your house is gonna be a little different than,
I know.
you know, here, and I did as well, and we would get both, but.
So when
Paul, Dave,
what do you
yeah,
have?
what are your?
Any
I
input?
think it's early, I don't understand the scope of the project, it's a piece of paper, I guess, maybe I'm very visual.
I think you didn't,
Yeah.
well, we looked at stuff, I think you weren't here. I think you weren't at a meeting, Paul, where this all first started and there were pictures and flowers and
Well,
stuff,
But now
but.
you got a survey from the other project director. We did a survey.
Yes, we have all of
So you should be
that.
able to sketch things on there by pencil.
Mhm.
Kind of, what are
We
you
need
thinking,
paper.
right?
Well, but I
Yeah, I mean,
think
then
that's.
you'll know how many plants, how big is it, 20 by 20. that
But
might-
they need a number.
They need
So,
a
okay,
number.
So just
Seven
throw a
ponds.
placeholder on it.
If we
doesn't
say
matter.
15, what can you do for us for $15,000?
That's what they wanna know, what, cause they're waiting
They're
to
gonna
design
come back
something
with
and then I'll
us.
bring that back to you.
It'll come out.
And then I'll show that, yes.
That should be forwarded and do it.
Yeah, but they wanna know what they're designing and how, you know.
I think that's probably the best.
I make a motion
I
that
think-
we start out with $15,000 and
Okay, there you go.
give them, or tell them that 15 is
Yeah,
what
so
we
about-
want.
Give them a copy of that survey, you know?
Yeah.
Place everything.
Okay, so got a motion, second?
Yep.
All in favor?
And this is for,
Any opposed?
Landscape park budget.
And then we do have, I don't know if you remember, we were gonna make put a bench up there for Mychalowic's dad.
Yes.
Because we have that money.
And you have that
We could do that.
Yeah, that would be separate. And those benches, we can get those benches through the village. We
The
have them
same
out here.
ones?
Yeah, they are wonderful.
Oh, so you guys can get those already, I already have that all
I know
lined
there's
up.
other,
Tina knows where to get them, yeah.
other individuals and business owners who would be willing to donate benches as well.
I'll donate a bench.
Yeah, down.
I think that would be cool, yeah, I like that idea.
Can I ask you another question? We had done with this park thing for a moment.
Sure.
Whatever happened to those dog garbage cans?
They're out.
They're all- oh, good.
Oh, yeah,
They're
they're
bringing
out.
I didn't know, I'm
You
sorry.
got a dog?
Not that I bring
And
it
I
up.
have to say, they are
That's-
great.
that's
They
good.
are
People are
full,
happy
they're
with it.
filled, oh yeah,
They are being used.
they're being used very nicely. And yeah, so we'll put, I think we have 2 left that are now, maybe? One left. So we'll put one out by the park area when that happens.
I know a lot of dog walkers and they have used them, they've seen other people that had dogs previously did not use them, they're now using them.
Yeah, it's great. It was a good thing.
Also, just one more thing I wanted to add to the minutes. It's a question for everybody to think about. I don't have the answer.
You want this in the minutes?
Yes.
Where at?
What is the DDA doing for businesses down here? DDA is Downtown Development Authority.
Correct.
What is it doing or will do for the businesses down here?
Good question.
We should have that discussion or ponder on it, because really, you know, there's empty buildings in town, and it is the traffic. Vendors I've talked to, I've talked to yours, Bill, but you would know. There's nothing happening. And should it be happening? Should the DDA be involved in that and helping? Question mark. I don't know. I thought that's what Oxford does. Other DDAs do.
Do they do that?
Well,
I don't
oh,
know.
yeah.
I think they do for inside the buildings for
Not
people.
no, they drive businesses and they help drive business.
I think that's a very valid question.
It's a question I think we
Driving
should talk
village
about.
through events and.
That could be
such.
one way. What other ways are there?
We did all the best on facades, on streetscaping, we're putting signs in.
Do you, I mean, is there something you're thinking, Paul?
Yeah, what's your idea?
It's just, I've talked to like Zorka, she was supposed to be here today. She feels that there's nothing, and unless she does it herself to drive business into town.
Well, I can say personally, I can say personally.
Chambers doing car show, I mean, if people don't take it, we're advertising it on social media, I mean, you got.
No offense, but
I'm not sure.
she needs to be open.
Well,
Let's not get personal, let's not get personal. Okay, I know there's personal things going on. Just in general, there's some empty buildings, and I'm working on trying to bring people here, and those people are questioning, you know, I mean, I believe in what's happening here, because I'm here and I see it, I'm part of it, right? But from the outside, I don't think there is so much.
well,
Just,
Well, I don't
that's my
think-
opinion, but.
What's your ideas?
I don't
idea
have,
what
I
it
don't
is?
have ideas, that's why it was a question. I think we should work, I mean, we talk about dog stuff, we talk about parks, we talk about a lot of stuff, parades, but what specifically are we doing for businesses in town? Isn't that part of the charter of the DEA?
I believe so. That's what the name
Back to
is.
that.
Well, it seems over time that it's, I mean, like they said, the facades and stuff, I don't know, but it'd be
That's
good to
killed,
hear.
that's dead, so there's no more, so there's still buildings that aren't all done, there's other stuff.
Direct thing to bring everybody in.
Well, and so I think.
That's just one way, but there's probably others, I think it warrants a discussion, you know, not.
Without a doubt.
For sure,
Kind of
right?
how I look at that too, is I could be a landlord. I can't tell everybody how to run their own business.
Correct.
So I think as business owners, which a lot of us are, and residents, I personally am doing a lot of different things to bring activities of different people in here. Now, it's tough, and you know, as a realtor, you can do all you want. It's not gonna, not only we're gonna have people walking into our businesses. That's not gonna happen. Well, you know that as well as I do.
Metamora is just not that kind of town.
Yeah.
It used to be, when there's no internet, people would eat here and walk across the street.
You know, not downtown Rochester with shopping stores,
But
clothing.
I think there's a possibility of us getting there, and I totally agree with you. I think I don't think it's on our budget right now, specifically
Or
for.
I'm not saying, I don't even know how much this would cost, I don't even know the idea, I just think it should be on
No,
top of mind.
it's a
We should
great idea.
discuss it,
I think
right?
I've talked to
We're
other
pulling projects out of the air here.
Well, I
trying
don't
to
even
find
think it
things
has to
do.
be a project. I think if there was some more events put in or something to draw people, but even then you're drawing them, and then what are they coming to? I mean, they have to have some businesses that are,
They gotta wanna
But
come
part of
here.
There's,
it-
and you know what, you have a great point there, because I'll tell you right now, I work across the street as well. And I can tell you, there's a lot of people that eat here and will go across the street and they walk the streets. And
yeah, I see them too, looking in my
And-
business windows.
yes, and you see them looking in the businesses that are not open.
Well, and
Or
And that it's,
aren't
that's,
really shopping businesses, you
Well,
know,
well,
they're
yes,
business
yeah.
businesses
like
like
the roads.
real estate,
Yeah.
dog
I'm
training.
just throwing an idea out.
No,
What about helping the landlords
Well, and part of the
bring
problem is
companies down here?
is
Is
our-
there a way to help?
our budget. I've interviewed a couple of people that want to come out. They say, well, Auburn Hills offered me this from the DDA. We can't offer somebody $50,000
They
to bring a
threw
business.
money at them?
Yes.
Really? I'm surprised.
So again, so that's what we're
I'm
competing with.
surprised. I'm surprised.
And going back, that's what I was told. I didn't follow up. So that's another thing. Going back to, we have to look at what we have here in our village and our township. A lot of people think there's a lot of money here. I don't think from a budgetary standpoint, the village has got money to waste, nor the township. And I'm not saying it's wasting,
correct.
but we can't compare. You know, a lot of times we're compared with bigger municipalities,
Like Oxford, right?
or, you know,
Oxford's a lot larger.
North or Novi, whatever. It's just not the same budgetary. We have a lot of.
But it's not, I hate to interrupt, it's not always about money.
No,
many
it's not,
buildings are
but,
empty?
but,
That's the issue.
but,
How many?
well, we have,
There's two, I know there's another one coming up next to you, real soon here.
yeah, but again, so my point is, it's not about the money, Paul, but
Always
it
not.
is to a degree.
No, but you.
Every new business owner, in my impression, well, what can your community do for me? Well, you haven't even opened yet. You know, and I guess I'm a little jaded on that, because you know how much help I got from my building?
Yep.
Zero. I didn't want it, because I have enough faith in this community, and I'm not disagreeing with you. But again, as a I can't tell everybody how to run their business, but I think when people have a little more skin in the game, they're a little more willing to.
You know, Bill, I seen one of your, people in your building back there that's trying to hustle. And she was at Concert in the Park handing out flyers, trying to hustle, like work.
Well, again,
For
so
her,
that's just,
you know,
I
that's-
agree with what you're saying, Paul, but it's tough when we're,
Everything is tough, Bill.
without a doubt.
The world is getting tougher every day, but all I'm
It
saying
is.
is we should just, it's not, we don't really talk, I just think we should, that's our lunch with this.
Without a doubt.
To have that conversation every day.
I say,
You know,
like I
get
said,
people thinking, right?
I'm
Put our
open
thinking
minded,
caps
so
on
I'm
and
all willing.
how can we help each other and help?
Without a doubt, that's what makes a community a community.
You know?
You know?
Exactly, that's all I was trying to.
Sure, I'm not hating it at all. but
We
I'm
need
saying-
another brilliant idea. We'll be waiting
Well,
on you.
there's not me.
Wait till next
I mean, I think it's,
next
as a group, we're,
Wait till next month.
maybe I've just joggled your guys' mind to think about something.
All right, anything else? Germany.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn. August 5th, 2025.
All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, you second
Hey, babe.
it? David?
Yes.
You know, Leah, here's what I'm talking about. China's been more proactive on these, the businesses giving them, the ability to be on the grain free or items.
So again,
The chamber
Guess
does allow them to come to events and set up
I
tents.
know, but
Oh,
but there's no money, the chamber has no money. I know it's hard.
the chamber gets money, come on.
the chamber does not have a lot of
The
money.
cha- They do.
A lot is relative. What is a lot?
They don't have a lot.
$1,000 is a lot.
We're running out of tight budget. We get a lot of help from the DDA.
Yeah.
Our town and space is limited.
I just wanted to tell you really quick about that pool. I think that should be preserved as a sledding area in a North City Park. That was just, that's what I said in the meeting when I heard that. Just because that park has primarily been used for off-road vehicles,
Right.
which is illegal. But the secondary use of it has been for sledding, and I just think it should be reserved for that.
It's a little close to the road though. It could be.
Well, except that it dips out, so no kids are gonna be going up there, right? Say that as an experience letter.
That's a good idea.
Yes, they should absolutely.
So,
Back in the beginning,
I hope I was just trying to
Interesting.
Paul,
get you guys
You rock the
thinking.
boat down here, Paul.
no, not at all.